just make sure that you drop a like, comment, and don't forget to subscribe, or I'll come to your house, I'll come to your house, I'll come to your house, I'll come to your house. Welcome back. Kept you waiting, huh? To another episode of Seed of the Week. I missed last week. I'm not even going to justify why. I'm just a busy man, doing busy man stuff. But I figured now would be a pretty good time to do the Seed of the Week. And maybe record a couple in a row so I can, I don't know, keep myself sane, have some type of like scheduling and coherency in my life, and not be like Stu from, what was it, Rugrats, where it's like, why are you making eggs at 2:30 in the morning? Because I've lost control of my life. Oops. Well, didn't want to do that, but I wanted to show off that for my birthday, I got a bunch of Balatro cards. So I got them printed. These were on Etsy, so I'm not sure. Let me pop over to OBS and make sure that this. Let me do one of these just for the moment. Oops, not that. You can stay as you were, and then you can blow up. So I got all of the planets here, and then we've got your spectral cards, which are pretty sick. But yeah, I got every single Joker in the game. Let's see. I'll try and keep them in this box. Come on. But I got these for my birthday, so I'm just trying to keep them kind of pristine. Struggling. Here we go. Got a chunk full of these. So yeah, I've got all of the actual Jokers. Very good quality. Here's a good one. Very intricate art on the red card. It is in fact a red card, 10 out of 10. Yeah, little smiley face action for you. I was hoping that he would be in this pile, but he's not in this pile. That figures. We're gonna go until we find him. This is my show. I can do what I want. But there's so many Jokers that I think I tried to sort them just off the top of my head by like common, uncommon, rare, and legendary. So here's a little graph. There he is. There's the man of the hour. This guy's the key to all of our success. 7 views a video and 1 comment, baby, by the same guy. Let's fucking go. I'm genuinely going crazy. I'm writing a book. We're not even a book necessarily, like a scary story, like a creepypasta. I listen to Creepcast somewhat religiously. I do a lot of driving in my job, so it gives me an opportunity to listen to whatever I want when I'm not being like constantly hounded by coworkers and customers and all sorts of other bullshit that I deal with on a day-to-day. But I was inspired because Beef, my co-host, who you all haven't seen or heard from in God knows how long, I was inspired because him and I were just talking about my dog. He's been featured on the channel a couple of times before. He's an 11-pound rat terrier chihuahua named Fennec. And we talked about Fennec being like a creature from beyond. Like, what if this guy was the devil, for example? What if I woke up one morning and Fennec was 20 feet tall? And that has since snowballed into a story that I am writing. And I was always kind of like the creative type growing up. Like I liked editing videos before it was cool. I liked making YouTube videos before it was cool. I was a hipster before being a hipster was cool. Not really. I was a creative writer in high school. It's my biggest thing. Let's do Ghost Deck. I think that's kind of fitting. We'll do Ghost Deck, Fennec Seed. Fennec, the dog. But I was into like creative writing in high school and college. I always excelled pretty well at writing. So I figured, why not dust off that skill? I'll probably publish it. Hopefully someone will read it. Someone that isn't like just my mom. Let's go here first. Oh yeah, we've got the waifus on again. It's money, but I also just want to be kind of dumb and do this. Do a little poly riffraff. Just to get us some scoring. Misprint's nice, splash is nice. Try and get out in 1. Maybe dig for another 8. Odds are slim. Or a better full house, that's fine. Oops. Wouldn't have mattered. I kind of like here. Kind of feel like playing aces. Like I still for some reason have beef with face cards. Like I don't know why. It's not like I've been hit with the plant in a while or anything. I don't know. I kind of want to play something that I don't play all the time. Hand size is nice. Chat is awesome. A flush probably just gets us out, so let's go here. Well, we just painted an ace. We could just go for other aces and make them clubs. Same for... Same for kings. We could make the kings clubs as well. There's kings and aces. Perfect. Let's just hang them here. Then surely a flush house just, yeah, clears on its face. You could convince me to play AKs, but I kind of just want to do flush 5, really. Create a copy of a random joker, destroy all other jokers. If you're gonna be dumb, you gotta be tough. If you get knocked down, you gotta get back up. We'll play face cards just to sustain. Or maybe we will just pivot into playing aces and kings, or just kings. Any kings? This is a bro moment for sure. Just play a jack, I mean... It wins. I don't really have much on my mind today. I saw a video that genuinely made me smile. Oh, well, that would just put us at two Chads again. Saw a video today that genuinely made me smile. It was it's like top 5 babies interacting with dogs moments. And I've always been a kind of a cold-hearted bastard for most of my life. But I don't know, there's just something so like warm and fuzzy about watching this little human with this just beyond genuine happiness to be interacting with a dog. And I think about how very shortly that's going to be my reality. Like Fennec, little 11-pound Fennec over there is going to have a friend for life. Hologram's sick. And it's going to be so cute to watch them interact with one another. I can't wait. Genuinely cannot wait. Just for the molt. We're just free balling this one. I really want to find that that king. There it is. Don't really have anything else to go with it, but who cares? I want that money, son, that money. One regardless, cool. I also, this is a little embarrassing to say, but I'm also making a very genuine effort to quit smoking or vaping of any kind. It hasn't been necessarily something that has plagued my life necessarily. Yeah, we'll go with sixes. Play some sixes, sure. It hasn't been something that's necessarily plagued my life. Of course, it is a beyond terrible habit, don't get me wrong. We do kind of want to play aces. Sure. But I'm trying to do a real big boy thing and get life insurance, and you will be declined for life insurance if you are a smoker. I shouldn't have discarded that ace. And I didn't know that they did, like, straight up blood testing on you. So my guy basically gave me an ultimatum, was like, you quit cold turkey today and never go back to it ever again. And you call me when you're clean and you set everything up. So I'm making an effort. I think we'll go for the flush house, just kind of for fun. Get those a little bit closer. And then I'm hoping that Invis Joker, and I would be willing to sell, because just like having 3 hanging chads just seems kind of like a meme. Sure, full house level. But it's very strange because I'm pretty good at just like dropping things that are bad for me, but I recognize that I gotta be kind of gentle with how I word this, because I don't want to be triggering to anybody, but it's not that it's easy, it's just that I don't necessarily find it to be difficult to just drop a bad habit. So I'm not really seeing a lot of adverse effects in terms of like withdrawal symptoms. What I will say is it's really weird how much of a brain fog I feel like I'm in. It's not concerning or anything. It's just I can't, it's almost like I have ADD, ADHD, something like that, where I can't just focus and hone in on even a conversation that I'm trying to have with somebody. So that makes today all the more challenging, where I missed seed of the week last week, and I won there. I didn't necessarily want to, but whatever. I was looking for my golden king. Get another flush house level. But like usual, incoherency and seed of the week kind of go hand in hand with one another. So this will kind of just be status quo, I'm sure. But regardless, I'm trying to do things that will make my life better. Just crazy, because there's a time in my life where I just didn't give a shit. Quite frankly, I just didn't care. Now I'm starting to get paranoid, like, by putting this out into the ether. Maybe I mean, it'll be fine. Like, I'm getting paranoid that I don't want to throw my chances of getting life insurance because I'm some obscure random person on the internet and I have none of my personal information tied to this account whatsoever, and like 3 people view it, but out of nowhere my insurance adjuster or whatever is going to get a hold of this and be like, ah, we caught you. You lied to us. So now we're not going to give you insurance if you die. Which is just a little tweaked. It's just a little tweaked. Oh, another strength card. That's kind of nice. We'll play this, and I'm not sure if we're going to win, but I'm playing it for the money, and then we know that the aces on the back end will win it for us, and then we can put queens to kings, or even more kings to aces. I know I said I didn't want to play face cards, but, you know, it's kind of dealt a hand where it's my choice. I've got some queens left. I've got some kings left, too. We'll throw this out as a last-ditch effort and see what we need to do. Kind of a yikes. Kind of a yikes for sure. Do it like this just to cover our ass. Surely this clears, right? Yeah, with all this extra mold. Yeah. It's also open enrollment at my company, and insurance is such a huge fucking scam. Like, I cannot believe that I'm going to be spending so much money every week from my paycheck just for, like, just so I don't literally get my back blown out if I need to go to the doctor. And, like, I've got insurance as it is right now, and I've been told, oh, our insurance is pretty good, our insurance is pretty great. Well, I'm like, all right, cool. Well, if my insurance is pretty good, I want some scoring. I don't want to play a straight. We're not set up for that. And dusk is kind of cool, I guess. We're in a situation here. But it's all I hear is like, oh, our insurance is so good. I'm like, all right, well, I've got the sniffles. I'm going to go get a doctor's note for this. $280. Just hog on the table. 280 bones. For real? Gotta charge me $280 for a doctor's note. Welcome to America, I guess. Like, fuck me. Guess I'll just, like, roll over and die next time. I'm just going to play these and not care if it breaks. I mean, like, what am I working with here? 7 and 7? Yeah, I mean... I'm just steady coasting through this one, fellas. No coherency whatsoever, like there ever was. Just kind of sick of it all. So yeah, I spend all of this money every week and then still have to pay $280 for literally for a doctor's note. I was in and out in 20 minutes, and I tried to dispute it. They're like, yeah, we only cover, you know, like 80% of the charge until it goes up to your deductible, and it's like you've got to pay $10,000 a year for your deductible, and it's like all of that money per week that I'm spending isn't going to my deductible. That's just for my plan itself, and it's just, it's madness how going to, and I saw the whole bill. I asked them to send me the whole bill. It was $980 for 20 minutes of in and out. 20 minutes. Apparently there was like some admittance fee and then meeting with an actual like doctor and the nurse taking my blood pressure. $980 in 20 minutes. It's such a scam. The US healthcare system is so fucked. And now I'm being forced to spend all of this money every month, practically I mean, not even practically, against my will. I do not want to spend this money so that I don't end up eating the entire $900 and whatever dollar charge that it would have been on its face. It's asinine. It drives me up a wall. The US healthcare system is so fucked. The amount of money that's going to come out of my paycheck at the end of every week, because I'm adding my wife on, very soon I'll be having to add my son on there. It makes me wonder how people make ends meet. Just hard stop. How do people make ends meet? Hack. And we've already got all the re-triggers in the world. Because if you don't have insurance, like in a lot of American states, you have to have car insurance to drive. If you get pulled over for speeding, you don't have car insurance, they might take your fucking driver's license away, which is asinine. But then if you get into a car accident and you need to use your insurance, then your rates skyrocket through the roof, and you may or may not get your insurance payout based on the quality of the insurance that you pay for to begin with. It's like everything in this country just wants to nickel and dime you, nickel and dime you, nickel and dime you, constantly, over and over and over again, until you're bled fucking dry, until there's nothing left. Like, no one in this country is made of money, except for like the top 1%. All of us middle class, lower class, even upper middle class struggle to maintain the quality of life and the quality of lifestyle that they were raised with. And with everything stacked against us, all of the chips on the table, everything stacked against us, there is no room for class mobility whatsoever. When I was a younger man, and I was in jobs that gave you like the option for insurance, auto insurance that's required by law, whatever, you can decline health insurance. I just outright declined all of my benefits so I could actually see some fucking money from my paycheck. And it's like, by the time that you pay income tax, which is ridiculous that you're getting taxed on income that you make, and then you've got state taxes for any time that you purchase anything, and you've got to put money into Social Security, and if you operate in like a certain county, then you have to pay county taxes, state taxes, federal taxes. If you operate in multiple counties or municipalities, like I have in a multitude of jobs, you get nickel and dimed to where your paycheck is 3 pages every week because you're sending pennies to some county that you can't even point to on a map because your company is legally allowed to operate there. So I get charged for that, even though I've never been there in my life. I'm getting bent out of shape, man, but this has just been my entire week. Getting lightheaded. I shouldn't pop off this hard because it's just the way it is. But it's one of those things where it shouldn't be this way, man. Kind of like me a trading card. I also like Chaos the Clown. But this would give us some pretty significant deck thinning and make us find the cards that we want. What do we have coming up here? I've got the big blind upcoming, so yeah, I can afford to make a move here. I think we'll do it. Yeah, we'll do it like this. And then we'll just go ahead and go next. And then first discard, destroy it. Perfect. Then we've got like the winning hand here. I don't want to burn all of my discards. I mean, like, does a 2-pair win? Like, I'm pretty confident that I can squeak out a win and find another king along the way. Okay, yeah, we're good. See, this is kind of what I was looking for here. Is like, I'm sure that even just a base 3 of a kind would win. What do I have? One more? I mean, I'm willing to just do it like this. Having some glass cards is pretty sick. Oh, we didn't even win there. So, like, yeah, this holographic, we need more of these sentence enhancers, these deck modifiers. We do kind of need to play the 3 of a kind. I might have hecked myself over by going on my tirade. No, we're fine. One glass card will destroy the universe, create the heat death of the universe. So let's get you that extra discard. Let's get you not interested in a Wraith. Not exactly an advantageous card to put a gold seal on, but heck it, we can make it work. Let's do one reroll. Just go next. We're really kind of just digging for that photograph. And we've got a winning card in hand. No reason to not just go ahead and pop that. It's a discard 2 random cards per hand played, so I think I'm just going to discard here. Yeah, this is good. And we'll go for money. We'll be greedy. Now let's just win in one. Get out of here. We're kind of low on the scoring side, but having 3 Chads is just, like, how can you say no? Which is kind of the meme. But what could be better than having 3 Chads, but 4 Chads? Yes! Not doing the order. Sure. One more. Next. It's money. And we're doing pretty good on money. We kind of want to play it out for the invis. This 4 of a kind with a glass, I'm sure will win. This 5 of a kind with glass, I'm sure will win. So let's get some money. Some money Tahiti, some money Tahiti, some money. Let's get another Terra card. Let's get another Terra card. Let's ship it with a flush 5. Photograph and we freak out. Not turning stuff into spades. Justice I will hang on to. Let's go here. I don't really want... I mean, I guess I'll take this, and then I'll take this, but... Not super thrilled about those. Let's do that, so it's something for Chad to do. Next. Okay, this is pretty good. We can do it like this. Do it like this. Do it like this. Do it like this. never lucky. I've got one more seal, and then we could do... Got 5 kings left. So we'll just play it like this. Yeah, that seems fine. So we can play another burner hand with the jack in the lead, get us some money. Maybe get this last purple seal. And here's just, you know what, here's just a final thought before I just play out the rest of the run, is a lot of high schools in America are not teaching basic finance classes, which should be a crime, quite frankly. It is inexcusable that you are going to release people into the public that don't know how to like properly balance a budget, who don't know what predatory interest loans look like, who don't know their head from their ass when it comes to finances. It's sickening to see people make such poor financial decisions when they just don't know any better. Just genuinely should not be allowed. I want to find a good replacement, or see if I can't find a good replacement for the trio to justify making a 4th Chad. Can't do that. Bloodstone, and we do have wild cards. I think that's enough justification to do this. Now imagine a graph. Sad, never lucky. Oh, all heart cards are... We're fucked. We're so fucking stupid. Oh my god, I'm so dumb. That's crazy. Never mind, we're not done for. Just dig for all the kings. We'll be fine. We'll be totally fine. Yeah, there we go. See, we're gonna be fine, guys. We're gonna be fine. Leviosa. Guess let's just make this king gold for fun. A judgment, you say? Can go here, and then just, why not, go here. We'll make you mult cards. It's a shame I can't discard you, but whatever. We're definitely not... I don't think we're going to use a judgment. I guess we'll... I mean, I don't even have a level into 5 of a kind, and all of our benefits are coming from the glass card, so just do it like this. And he shattered. Rip. I had to teach myself everything about finances, man. I got no help. A lot of it, yeah, like in hindsight, kind of seemed like common sense. But when you're not taught and something isn't just drilled into your brain, like this is common knowledge, this is common sense. If you don't know this, you're stupid. Or at least that's like kind of how I taught myself, is it's like everybody else knows this. If you don't know this, then you're really dumb. Lost my train of thought. Let's make sure this text isn't something super duper important. That's something work-related. Joyous. I love enslaving myself for next to no gain. This run could have been so much more if I was actually concentrating. I guess we're just pivoting to kings. Whatever. Not super thrilled about it, but hey, what can you do? There we go. Okay. Yeah, I probably want to do it like so, methinks. Oh, we still got a discard. I mean, it doesn't really make much of a difference, right? Let's just play it. Just all 5 Chads, please. Don't need it. Can I just get a 5 of a kind? Just in case, just for a security blanket. Alright, look, 4 to 5 hanging chads is a meme, but dice and bloodstone, that's cooking. We've got no sexy jokers up here. We are men of the cloth. All right, so those are wild cards, which aren't bad. But I guess we are just kind of moving towards kings. Alright, so let's play it like this, and then 4 of a kind should surely be enough. Yeah, because we've got like we've got guarantees behind. This will win. This really could have jumped off the chain with some more like coherency into hearts or flush 5 levels or something like that, but instead I chose to rant. It's just death. Then I don't care about clubs. The club. Straight junking it. Start with no discards. It's kind of like a Johnny whatever moment. Yeah, I mean, like, now dice and bloodstone with 3 chads, like, you just win. You just win. It's simple as that. Just win the game. Let's go whatever you want. Just win the game. Because I probably would rather have lucky cards than mult cards. That might win. I was doing it for the money. Yeah. Oops. Well, I did get the money. Just forgot it was a heart, because I'm dumb. Eh. Got plenty of kings. We kind of just want to turn them into hearts. I'll take a 5 of a kind level. Play this as a burner. Okay, nice, nice. Then we can make these guys lucky. All right, we're kind of turning a bit of a corner here. And then we can win with, I mean, we can win with 5 of a kind, so might as well just do it like so. Sure. Do it like this, send it. It's not going to be really any big numbers today. It's just going to be some nice coasty coast to the W. I mean, this could be where things pop with lucky cards and turning everything into hearts, and nice to see those black hole levels for sure. One more next. Oh, that's kind of fine, actually. Nice money hit. Losing Chad is fine. It's probably just the hand that we'll win off of. I don't even know if I, like, need the money. We've got Immolate in hand. I think, yeah, we'd probably rather play something like this. Get our flush 5. This might be our big hand of the day moment right here. This very well could be. No, because we've got the one of the Chads debuffed, so probably not. It's decent. Fennec's a good seed. Fennec's also a good boy. He's sleeping in that chair behind me. He's being a good dog. I don't know if I like a random rank. I think that's just too risky for no reason. Next. Gamble. Sure, whatever. That's fine. Nice money hit. All right, this run got kind of busted up at the end. That's cool. We're rich. It's a good hand. At this point, I'm just going to start playing pretty fast. No discards are used. I mean, you're just going to live back there. Not interested. Death, love it. Deja vu, love it. Not worth. Oh, it's a blueprint. Oh, okay. I mean, like, you can just be a Chad, but you could also be another Bloodstone, which is kind of sick. Almost didn't recognize you in your waifu form. Next. Sick combo right here. I should have scooted the blueprint over. That was stupid. Here, we'll do it this time. That's what, minus $6? Man, we might not win at that rate. Nice money hit, nice money hit. $60 from 110, you spoil me. I don't want to play kings. Looks inside, kings run. I don't make the rules. Simply do as the cards guide. Probably something like this, yeah. Surely this is the big hand of the day. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. It's kind of a shame that... I mean, I'll cryptid that, but I really wish we had have hit our red seal with that. That would have been cool. Brainstorm, huh? I mean, shoot, we're kind of like noodling down our chads, but I think it's kind of worth leftmost Joker. So do it something like this. Could even do it like that, sure. I mean, that's kind of sick. I don't even really think we need this lover's card anymore. Get out of here. Not bad. Not bad at all. Here's the quandary right here is we could drop dice and take graph, make it a 1 in 2 chance instead of a 2 in 2 chance. We could hit photograph a bunch of times with this setup. It's probably dumb, but I'm running out of time anyway, so. No money, no malt, no nothing. Oh, well, duh, 'cause we don't have dice anymore. Local stupid man is kind of dumb. Like, will this win the times 128 for face cards? I mean, like, just this will probably win. No. Alright. Not bad. Times 256. Times 64 times 64. I mean, in a roundabout way, we still have just 3 Chads. Just kind of wild to think about. Send it. Ancient Joker kind of sick. We're setting up for the real big hand of the day. Oh, I've still got a Joker spot open, don't I? Yeah, because that blueprint's negative. Oopsie daisies. You all can stop screaming at your screens. I see it now. It's a good amount of money. Nice money hit there. Sure, just tack on a ×4 at the end. Why not? Nice money hit, nice money hit. Damn, we won. Oops. Didn't know we were doing that good. Probably going to be a big hand of the day coming up here soon. Come on, man. Let me find... You know what I'm looking for. Let me find it. At this point, I don't even care about the money. Just... Didn't find what we were looking for. That's a shame. We'll just pop the imp here. There it is. I don't necessarily want to play it. I know we've got more. We'll at least be able to keep one behind, I suppose. Smacked an E on the Fennec seed. Let's go. Let's go. Alright, cool. And the card didn't break. Let's go in here just for fun. Nah. Retrigger all face cards and a cryptid. I mean... What's better? I mean, like, this is ×4. 1.5, 1.5. I mean, like, you need a handful of triggers to get this ahead of (1.5 times 1.5 times 1.5). 1.5. So it needs to trigger 4 times for it to be better than the family. I think that's kind of realistic with how many re-triggers we're about to have, so... Maybe do something like this. Alright, I think we're gonna go for big hand of the day. Oh yeah, let's go for big hand of the day. So let's do it like this. I mean, surely this doesn't win, right? Oh my god, okay. Okay. I understand. I understand, we're busted. We're absolutely busted. I get it. I'm sorry I was not familiar with your game. It's just not even worth it, really. Wow, this is going to be a really big hand of the day. I always manage to end up playing for well over an hour. I don't even know what we could possibly find that would make this better. All right, let's go for big hand of the day. Let's give it a shot. Let's play this for some money. Let's play this for some money. All right. We are playing strictly for big hand of the day. Surely this pair doesn't win. All right, good, good. We've got one card to find. We found it. All right, so now what I want to see is if we put Sock and Buskin over here, yeah, it's 24 versus 21. If we put Blueprint here, it's 27. So yeah, I think maximizing the Bloodstone. I mean, we've got to think too, though. 256, that's kind of crazy. I think probably 24 by 256 is is the best. All right. Big hand of the day coming up. Send it. E17. Pretty slick. Pretty slick. Oh, there's a red seal there that I could have justiced. Wow, we're barely winning without big hand of the day. It's wild. It's gonna catch up to us fast. Kerchow. Crazy work that the Fennec seed is going to make it to Ante 13. Potentially further. What did we determine? That like this order's probably best? Yeah. Decrease my level, Parasite, but do not waste my time with talk. And we got no breaks. Excellent. This seed popped at the end. I was coasting, ranting, bitching, moaning, crying. Then out of nowhere, it was just like, hey buddy, do you want to make a real big number? Do you want to have something that's kind of wild? Yeah, sure. I'll have something kind of wild. Why not? Just pissing all my money away at this point. Negative Joker, sure, whatever. being kind of quiet through the end of this. I apologize for that. I just don't really have much to say. Kind of trying to get through ante 13 here, and I'm not sure if we're going to be able to make that happen or not. So I'm just a tad focused at the moment. Okay, alright. Okay, alright. We are dropping kings like a bad habit right now. I'm just going to try and play as many flush fives as I can, I think is kind of my strategy here. And then save our glass cards for the big one if we need it, kind of like our ace in the hole at the end. Yeah, it appears that's what we're going to need. I mean, we've already got some Arby's beef and cheddar right here on the table. Let's play it. Genuinely cannot believe that we're in ante 14 with the Fennec seed. Truly, truly a legendary pup. E13, huh? And the plant will kill us, that's fine. How do I want to do this? Alright, did everyone have a good time? Because this is going to probably be a gigantic crunch, and will take us out of the rest of the game. 25, 128, 512, but 19. I think it's the 22 and 256. Make it to round 40. Maybe make it through round 40 if we're extremely fortunate. All right, we need one more uber big one. I mean, this might pass in its face, on its face. I mean, there's no pivoting. Like, we just lose next time around, so I guess it's just go for the biggest hand that we can. Go out with a bang. Couldn't have asked for better. Don't even need these. We're gonna die anyway. Send it! Ooh, that's a big crunch. I think there's only one thing that can get us out of this jam, and I'm not sure if we're going to find it or not. It's not dice. It's not immolate. E17. Till next week, or until next time, whenever that may be. Not sure if this video will see the light of day. Kind of went on a nice big tirade. I'll sleep on it. I guess I've got until next Thursday. If you all see this, hope you enjoyed it. Hope you enjoy me whining and crying like I usually do. And until next time, maybe next week, maybe 10 years from now, maybe from the psych ward, who knows.